Hello, Sandra Black here again, part three. And what I wanted to discuss was how to end all of these problems and woes. We attack at the local level with love and unity. The most difficult part is getting people to realize that they have power. If you don't have money, if you have people, you have power, people power. We bring the people together on a local level. Everybody in small towns and in small communities, they know one another. You build relationships. You start talking with people and sharing the issues that are going on in your community. You put faces to the circumstances and the issues that have happened, and you come together. You're going to have to go door to door. The media, social media helps to get the word out, but it does not bring the people out. You will have to find like-minded people who are interested in making a change. Then what you do is, this is the change that you make. No leaders. You unite at least, try to get at least 50% or better of the community united. That is your goal. And no leaders. How do you do that? Basically, come together and start with one or two. After you have two, get 10. After 10, get 20. After 20, 100, 2,000, 30,000, and there you go. You've got all of your people that you need. You have to realize that you have that power and that capability to make it happen, and you can do that. Once you have the people together, then you're ready to be a powerhouse to be reckoned with. Everybody takes turns being a leader, conducting the meetings, coming together. You can partition yourself into committees or smaller groups so that you can get the word out to everybody and then you can use the social media. After you've organized yourself to that level, now you're ready to deal with the corrupt, evil officials that are giving a problem to the community. Because once your officials are not doing their jobs, people are being messed up in the families, because once a person comes out, like in our case with Adult Protection Agency, Steve Sumner came out and didn't do his job. He just came out, saw that my mom was happy with a distant relative that had just moved in and took over her house and put her to babysitting her child. And he said that everything was fine. That's the way it should be. And that I was the troublemaker for even asking him to come out and look at the situation. Then later on, my brother takes over, because they come out of the line work once they find out you've got this issue, and everybody comes out to take over. That was never there before. And he sends out a different guy, I believe Blackwell, and instructed him. I know this was done. Instructed him, go out there. If there's nothing in the house, then come back and report nothing. There's no problem. First of all, he calls my brother and tells him that we need to set a date. So now he gets to get everything in order. My mom had bags. Our eyeballs was swollen like this from just left in the bed crying because nobody cared. And that's the way they keep her. As long as nobody's involved, as long as I'm not fighting for her, he doesn't even give a care. She sits there with her baggy eyes just crying, her eyes out, and she has no company, nobody to love her. He doesn't know her, so how is he going to be able to play the music she likes, put on a TV program and sit and watch it with her that she would like? It's just really so sad. So Blackwell comes out and does the same thing. Nobody to talk to neighbors, nobody to talk to anybody that knew our family, because they didn't give a damn. Nobody would do their job. So these are the type of of officials that destroy our families and destroy our people. And I'm sure the same thing is going on with the family division for the children as well. Once they give their report, that's God, that's it. They don't have to do their job. And this here is getting ready to stop at a local level. And then once you take your city back, what'll happen is that the surrounding cities is going to see how powerfully you are controlling what's going on with your city. In our town, we had a mayor, Wayne Siebel. Everybody knows that a lot of the money went to his pocket and to his cause and his good for, his personal use. So when you have a small town and they take the money and use it for themselves, then the streets and the community goes down. And even for trying to report when you're in trouble, there's nobody there to help you because they've taken the community down to nothing. So you come together, unite, then when we vote them in and make a mistake, stop with this crap. Well, we got to wait 4 years now with them messing up until it gets done. No. As soon as you see that they're not doing what they're supposed to do, you call a meeting, you come together, and you write a proposal for what needs to be done. The people have to all be leaders for themselves. We don't need, no leader is coming to save us. It's not going to happen. It hasn't happened in millenniums. For over 5,000 years ago, they've been having kings, and all they do is destroy. So once at the local level, we step up and realize that each one of us has to be leaders and come together, and then we set the proposal and we set the pace and we explain to our leader that this is what must take place. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is where you get the money. This is how you do it. And then when they don't follow through with what we, the people, say, you block that door, block City Hall. You're not going back in there. We want a new mayor. You're impeached. You're out of there. You're not doing your job. So this is what has to take place now. On a mass level, we got to take back over our cities. Okay. Then once we do that, the surrounding areas are going to do the same. And as we take back our cities, we incorporate our police and the sheriff's department. These are our power tools. These are our people. Everybody's scared of the police. Oh, the police is this. The police is what we let the police be. We let them train that the community is out to, you have to be careful. Any one of these people out there could shoot you to death. We have to step in and see how these trainings are taking place. We have to step in and demand. We want our police and sheriffs with our community where we're not afraid of you. We want you to come to they're at the high school now in my town, and they sit there and they do sign in. That's all they do is sit there. Just sit there. No, you get out there and you talk to our children, and you know our children, and you treat them with respect, and our children better treat you with respect. That's what building community is about. So once you start doing all of this, your community is going to change, and you're going to start having your people become productive. And then you can start targeting justice and community support systems and all of this. But until you get your officials accountable, you can't have anything working at all, because everything is going to be falling apart, because nothing is actually working for the system that you've set up. So that's my answer right there for you. We take over our cities at the local level. We're personal, we're upfront. We're mothers, we're daughters, sisters, and brothers, and we all know each other. And guess what? We're not going to shoot ourselves. So if we do that, then once you have the cities, then you have the county. Once you have the county, then you have the state.